One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm
You got the string?
here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilmore. Crosses the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Dropping back, it's Bolden. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Makes the grab. It's Gilmore. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gilmore. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Working that left side now.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Leaves it with the running back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
To the air, it's Bowling. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Snags it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
They're trying to power it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
That's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire first quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The pitch to the left. Finding an escape route. Flying out to the left. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Ball. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Bowling. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Now adjusting. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sategna. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a push on fourth down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Using his feet to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. On fourth down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Sooners are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. assists look like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll leave it with him. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now on first down from the 30. Back to throw, it's Boley. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And the Wildcats will snap it on first and 10. The give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He makes the catch. He's knocked out immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8.
Well, it's a great job by the offensive line moving to the unblocked defender and giving their quarterback a beautiful pocket to throw to there.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Long. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it on the outside. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Kentucky going quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's McGowan. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. Quarterback sneaks ahead. The sneak scores it.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half,
I can hear you, man.
Make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point,
Niggas over here giving me all these fucking pass interference and defensive holds and shit.
Now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second
So
half.
good. We're gonna lock in. Ooh.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll go to the ground.
Ah, you gotta hit that whole
Not a
cuff.
whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try the toss to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Sooners are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ott. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in position.
5 minutes.
Go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of...
Get them.
Dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got a man. It's McGowan. Pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Caught over the middle. It's Wall.
Seen that nigga ass couldn't get over there.
Well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Let's see something, Carl.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
That's the same nigga who caught that 4th and 2.
Second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Ball. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes it. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right.
I couldn't even play my week 0 shit.
Early in this college football season, offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Going deep.
Come on, Kaka, you gotta hold on to
The
that.
ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be third and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Grab behind the line. It's up. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet.
There he goes. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Oklahoma! Grabbed the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ball. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bolden. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The short hands, it's Ball. Turning it on. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Got the first down and more. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hauls it in. Got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, but they still trail 35-24. studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got the final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. USF.
And the guy lost by 4 because the nigga did a field goal block when I was at the 1 yard line trying to do a QB sneak and stop my shit.
Week by week, you can feel the momentum building.
Hell yeah.
Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout.
I'm saying to that bitch high as
If you're going
fuck.
to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
And there's time on the clock. As a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Oh, it's a reverse. Can't get him to the ground.
Wide receivers, running backs, you see them, they're interchangeable now. You see each playing different positions and handing the ball to wide receivers like you get here. You know, wide receivers are getting the ball more and more in space, but you're also trying to hand the football so they can make some plays, get more touches, especially those good guys. Not a great game, but definitely a good.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
We got Michael Vick down 6. That motherfucker been fun. That really pissed me off.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Defense picks it up. Touchdown Sooner. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
I got a challenge. I lose a touchdown.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical. But
I ain't even seen the blitz. That was a 4-man rush with a stunt. I ain't think he was gonna get in that fast, nigga. I'm looking at Cuz about to break off on that motherfucking that post corner.
3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Boley. Right down the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Soft spot in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Kentucky right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but not before
He threw for
he's able to pick up
358.
first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26
I want that ball back. I ain't gonna hold you. Hell no, nigga. I can't let a nigga get enough. Oh, thank God.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. They punctuate.
Seen that shit coming right there, too, and still let it happen.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking
Can't
for
get a hole for
somebody,
nothing.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge.
Come on, cuz you gotta hit that corner.
Stopping him short
We
of the
got
first
to hit
down
that
line.
corner.
The timeout stops the clock.
All right, week 1, how we gonna end it, fellas?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Burks. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop.
Good game, cuz.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start getting that first victory?
Let's go, man.
You've been
Shit.
practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.